Hi, top of the morning to you from the Casa de Single Wide News. This is your humble reporter Leroy speaking. Good to see you again. I apologize for my late start this morning. I was filling up my first aid kit. I live here in the South, and early in the morning the sun comes out. The snakes tend to rustle about a little bit, so I always keep a small flask of whiskey on hand in case of a snake bite, and I also carry a small snake with me everywhere I go. Hopefully I didn't spill any in my morning coffee. Time will tell. Anyway, lots going on in the world today. Texas has decided that it's going to go ahead with plans to secede from the Union. And considering the screwed up mess we had for an election and the potato brain we have in charge of the country, I'm thinking maybe that's not a bad idea, and hopefully other states will follow suit, and maybe we can have some sort of a, I don't know, country that, works under the Constitution, believes in free speech and rights and stuff like that. So anyway, good luck to Texas. Let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, President Potato Brain was signing executive orders and was caught on a hot mic as he was writing these things out, putting his John Hancock on them, and he actually said, "I don't know what I'm signing." And you can hear Kamala Harris in the background saying, "Sign it anyways." There will be a link in the description so you can hear it for yourself. Let's see. Mr. Beijing Biden put out an executive order stopping deportations of illegal aliens who came into this country illegally, and most of them have criminal records here in this country, but he did an executive order to stop their deportation. But there's a court in Texas, believe it or not, that has blocked his executive order. Remember when they used to do that to Donald Trump all the time when he was trying to stop like terrorists and stuff from coming into the country? Well, now Biden is trying to stop the terrorists from being thrown out of the country, and now the courts are blocking him. Good on you again, Texas. Love you, mean it. I've been to Texas a few times, and although I wasn't that impressed with the climate, I like the way they think. It might be a move that Leroy may be looking into sometime in the near future. Back to impeachment. 45 senators, should have been 50, but 45 Republican senators have moved to not even hear this unconstitutional mess. So that means that, number one, there will be some sort of a stupid trial because there's not 50 or 51 that said, no, this is stupid. But it also means that two-thirds majority that they would need to convict President Trump, they're not going to get that. So it's going to be a big waste of time and money. However, one good thing that may come from all of this is that President Trump will actually get to defend himself and his stance. And since there were 83 lawsuits that were all turned down by the courts on procedural whatevers. You know, it's too late, it's too early, it's the wrong court, whatever. There was no evidentiary hearings whatsoever. None of the evidence was heard by the courts. Zero. A couple of independent court cases did go through, but nothing from the president or the states or anything that said, hey, we need to look at this election and make sure that it's fair. So anyway, at this point, perhaps, just perhaps, President Trump will be able to present the evidence to support his belief that the election wasn't fair. Wouldn't that be something? That would, you know. And then, of course, all you got to do is play the speech that he gave on January the 6th, almost 2.5 miles away from the Capitol building, to learn that he said absolutely nothing to incite violence or insurrection or any of the things that he's being accused of. Let's see. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. President Trump, when he was in office, he had put a block, through executive order, he had put a block on allowing China to have access to our power grid through their various equipment and so on and so forth that would allow them to gain information and even perhaps control over our power grid to flip the big red switch and leave us all in the dark. Well, Potato Brain wrote an executive order exempting that, killing that. So China has access to our power grid now, and they'll be able to sell us parts and all that. I'm sure that Joe's son, Hunter, and his multi-million-dollar deal with the Chinese power company CEFC has absolutely no bearing on Beijing Biden's decision to allow China to have their hands and partial, if not total, control of our power grid in their hands. There will be links in the description so that you can verify this. Let's see. Our pedo-in-chief, Mr. Potato Brain, hair sniffing Biden. This has actually been out for a while. His daughter was going to some kind of therapy because she had this kind of weird childhood thing going on where she wrote like a diary for her counselor, shrink, whatever. And somebody got their hands on it and decided that this was information that people should know before Beijing Biden got elected or whatever, you know, ran for president. I'm sure you heard that all over the mainstream media news. Not. Anyway, somebody saw it and released it, and I can't say that I really approve of releasing somebody's personal, confidential documents that they shared with their doctor but I understand their concern. This dude's supposed to be president, and when his daughter says that she had, you know, probably inappropriate showers with her dad when she was little, you know, basic penis level or something, I'm not sure what age, but, you know, she's got some real problems with her sexuality. And this diary has been confirmed. She has admitted that it was hers, and it's handwritten, and handwriting experts have also confirmed that this came from Joe's daughter. Also a link in the description so you can read it for yourself. Let me see here. Well, this is just kind of on a personal note. And I've got no real logical backing to this feeling that I have. But it's something that I feel in my heart. Maybe it's just wishful thinking from an old fool. But I can't shake this feeling of hope and faith that this isn't going to fly, that there's something from the God above that is going to turn all this around, that is going to expose all of this. I can't put the pieces together. I can't fathom what God's plan is. It's beyond my comprehension. But I have faith that somehow, some way, this isn't going to stand. This theft of our vote, this theft of our country, this theft of our Constitution isn't going to make it. I don't know whether God is going to work through Trump. I don't know if God is going to work through us. I don't know if God is going to work through all of the above or none of the above. And I'm not the perpetual optimist, perhaps you may have noticed. My glass is half empty, there's a hole in it, and somebody probably peed in it. That's usually my mindset. But I just can't shake the faith and the hope and the honest to goodness, heartfelt belief that God's got this. And we're going to be okay. So, God bless you, everyone. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Please like, share this with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't. And click the little bell to notify you of when I have another video coming out. I would like to grow my audience, and please comment whether you like me, whether you hate me, whether you disagree with me. Just try to be respectful, and I'll do the same in return. And let's communicate. Let's work together, and let's move forward. If there's something that I need to cover that I haven't, please let me know in the comments. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. God bless every one of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. I promise. Have a great one. Bye.